Not all movement is medicine, and some habits you think are harmless might be hurting your heart in silence. Every 40 seconds in the US, someone suffers a stroke or heart attack. Not while running, not while lifting weights, but sitting quietly in a favorite recliner, scrolling through a phone, or finishing a late-night snack. And the scariest part? Many never saw it coming. Glinda, 72, from Arizona. She had just gotten out of bed to make her morning coffee, something she'd done for decades. But this time, her left hand wouldn't grip the mug. She felt dizzy. Her words slurred. At the hospital, doctors told her it was a mild stroke. Not life-threatening, but serious. What they didn't say was that the real threat had started years earlier, with little things. Staying up late, watching shows on her tablet, eating toast and jam at 9 p.m., skipping movement because her knees hurt. Small choices that felt easy until they weren't. This video isn't about scaring you. It's about seeing clearly. It's not your fault you weren't told this. The truth is, most advice out there is either too generic or designed for people 30 years younger. But you deserve more than just go for a walk or just move more. Today I'm going to share 5 low-impact doctor-informed movements you can do right from your chair. No gym, no shoes, no fear. And then we'll talk about a few quiet habits that might be putting your heart and brain at risk, even if you feel okay today. Because what you do daily matters more than what you do occasionally. And no, you don't need to walk a mile. Just 5 simple moves and a few thoughtful choices could make the difference between feeling stuck and feeling strong. Let's start with what you can do, right now, right from your chair, to restore blood flow and take pressure off your heart. These 5 exercises are easy, safe, and remarkably effective, especially for seniors navigating heart health challenges. 1. Seated leg pumps. Your calves are more powerful than you think. They're your second heart. The calf muscles play a vital role in circulating blood from your legs back up to your heart. This is especially important for seniors who sit for extended periods. When you move your ankles, you activate the calf pump, which helps prevent blood pooling, swelling, and dangerous clotting, key factors in stroke prevention exercises. How to do it? Sit upright with your feet flat on the ground. Gently raise your heels while keeping your toes on the floor. Hold for 1 second. Then switch, lift your toes while your heels stay grounded. Hold again. Repeat this rocking motion 20 to 30 times, once every hour. This simple rhythm mimics the mechanics of walking without stress on joints. It's one of the best senior circulation boosters and directly impacts blood pressure and exercise tolerance. George, 79, began doing these leg pumps during commercial breaks. Within 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter, less swollen, and his energy noticeably improved. 2. Wall push-ups. You don't have to get on the floor to get your heart pumping. Wall push-ups gently strengthen your upper body, chest, shoulders, and arms without joint strain. But they also train your lungs and heart to work more efficiently, making this a key move in any safe senior workouts plan. How to do it? Stand facing a wall, about 2 feet away. Place your hands flat against the wall at shoulder height. Slowly bend your elbows to bring your chest closer to the wall, keeping your back straight. Push back to the start position. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This motion engages your chest muscles, improves posture, and encourages deeper breathing. That's why it's highly recommended for senior wellness and even supports brain health over 60 by enhancing oxygen flow. Margaret, 82, started with just 5 wall push-ups a day. Within a month, her posture improved, she slept better, and in her words, "I finally felt like my body was supporting me again." 3. Seated leg lifts. Motion is medicine, especially for the blood vessels in your thighs. Your thighs contain some of the largest muscles in the body. When activated, they improve return blood flow to the heart, which reduces leg fatigue and supports heart function. That's why blood circulation exercises like this are foundational for older adults. How to do it? Sit tall with both feet on the ground. Slowly lift one leg a few inches off the floor, keeping the knee straight. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower and switch legs. Alternate legs for 10 to 15 reps per side. This movement reduces pressure buildup, improves stamina, and enhances confidence in standing and walking. It's particularly helpful for stroke prevention and overall heart health for seniors. Harold, recovering from a minor stroke, started doing leg lifts during every TV commercial. It not only improved his physical strength, but also helped him feel engaged and purposeful again. 4. Hand grip squeezes. In your palm lies one of the most overlooked tools for stroke prevention. Hand grip strength is a powerful indicator of overall vascular and neurological health. Squeezing exercises are known to lower systolic blood pressure, improve circulation in the upper body, and support neurological feedback, making them essential for reducing stroke risk in seniors. How to do it? Use a soft stress ball, grip trainer, or even a folded towel. Squeeze gently for 3 to 5 seconds, then release. Repeat 10 to 15 times per hand, 2 to 3 times a day. Besides the physical benefits, grip work creates a feeling of control and calm, especially important for seniors recovering from illness or feeling disconnected. Ellen, 83, kept a yellow stress ball at her kitchen table. 3 squeezes before each meal became her ritual. It made me feel present again, she said. It wasn't just my hands getting stronger, it was my heart too. This simple motion supports vitamins for heart health by improving blood delivery to tissues and is one of the easiest, most effective senior health tips you can adopt. 5. Seated leg raises, small lifts. Big impact. This variation adds a little more challenge to leg engagement and improves lower body circulation and strength. It's especially useful for maintaining independence and avoiding falls, a growing concern in older adults. How to do it? Sit upright with both feet flat on the floor. Raise one leg fully until it's almost straight. Hold for 3 seconds, lower gently. Do 8 to 10 reps per leg. Seated leg raises activate the quadriceps, which are essential for climbing stairs, standing from a chair, and walking safely. This is a smart alternative to dangerous exercises for seniors, which can overstrain joints. Charles, 76, began doing these raises after experiencing joint pain during daily walks. Now, he can climb stairs without hesitation and feels steadier than he has in years. Doctors often miss recommending these because they're too simple. But simplicity is strength, especially when it comes to long-term heart health over 60 and daily stability, as even brain doctor advice now aligns with low-impact consistency over intensity. So why do these small moves matter so much, especially after 60? Because not all exercises are safe, and not all movement is healing. There's a common myth out there that says if you're not sweating, straining, or sore, it doesn't count. But for older adults, especially those managing high blood pressure, joint pain, or stroke risk, many popular routines can do more harm than good. In fact, high-risk senior workouts like deep squats, floor sit-ups, or high-impact cardio can spike blood pressure, destabilize joints, and increase the chance of falls or vascular episodes. These workouts aren't just uncomfortable, they can be dangerous. That's why these gentle movements matter more than ever. They're not just about moving the body, they're about restoring function to the systems that keep you independent, safe, and sharp. Every leg pump or wall push-up you do stimulates circulation, which brings oxygen-rich blood to your heart, your lungs, and most importantly, your brain. That means clearer thinking, fewer dizzy spells, and a lower chance of stroke. It also means better regulation of your nervous system. These controlled, mindful movements help lower cortisol, stabilize your heart rate, and give your body what it craves most in this stage of life: rhythm, balance, and calm. And let's not forget the emotional piece. When you take even 5 minutes to move with intention, your brain registers it not as exercise, but as self-care. That lifts your mood, improves sleep, and builds a quiet confidence that carries into every other part of your day. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring your body exactly where it is and showing it that healing, strength, and vitality are still within reach. These small moves are more than safe. They're powerful. Even the best exercise can't protect your heart if your daily habits are silently working against you. It's not just what you do for 15 minutes that matters. It's what your body goes through the other 23 hours and 45 minutes that shapes your stroke risk, your blood pressure, and even the symptoms of a silent heart attack. Let's take a look at 4 common lifestyle habits that many older adults overlook, but which science now links directly to vascular aging, heart strain, and declining brain function. 1. Late-night eating. Eating after 8 p.m., your heart stays awake while your body tries to rest. When you eat late, especially carb-heavy or fatty meals, your body doesn't shift into rest and repair mode. Instead, insulin spikes, triglyceride levels rise, and your heart works overtime while you sleep. This creates the perfect storm for silent heart attack symptoms, including overnight blood pressure surges and early morning fatigue. You may not feel chest pain, but over time, this habit can quietly erode your heart's ability to recover and repair. Swap this. Eat dinner before 7 p.m. Include leafy greens, olive oil, and wild salmon. 2. Diet sodas and sweeteners. 0 calories doesn't mean 0 damage. Diet sodas and artificial sweeteners may seem like a smart choice, but research shows they still trigger the release of insulin. Worse, they disrupt your gut microbiome, which plays a huge role in regulating blood sugar and blood pressure. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, unstable blood pressure, and increased risk of heart disease and stroke, especially in seniors with metabolic sensitivity. Swap this. Try herbal teas like hibiscus, cucumber-infused water, or warm lemon water in the evening to hydrate and relax without spiking your system. 3. Screen time before bed. Scrolling your phone might be raising your nighttime blood pressure. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to rest. When melatonin drops, cortisol rises, and that means your heart rate stays elevated, your arteries stay tense, and deep recovery sleep becomes harder to reach. This pattern contributes to early morning stroke risk, poor memory retention, and chronic fatigue. Swap this. Power down screens at least 60 minutes before bedtime. Use amber night lighting to protect circadian rhythms, and practice deep breathing to calm your nervous system and reduce nighttime blood pressure naturally. 4. Nutrient deficiencies after 60. If you're over 60, your heart might be running low on its core fuel. Aging naturally reduces your ability to absorb certain key nutrients, especially ones vital to cardiovascular health. CoQ10, for example, is essential for energy production in heart muscle cells. Low levels have been linked to irregular heartbeat, fatigue, and higher risk of heart attack. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation in arteries, improve HDL cholesterol, and reduce stroke risk in seniors. Magnesium helps regulate heartbeat and relax blood vessels, which lowers blood pressure. But most seniors are unknowingly deficient. Recommendation: ask your doctor about supplementing with CoQ10, 100 to 200 milligrams per day, omega-3 EPA-DHA from fish oil or algae, magnesium citrate or glycinate. These are among the best vitamins and supplements for heart health, and when combined with movement and rest, they can significantly slow vascular aging. In the next section, we'll wrap everything together, what this all means, and how to start applying it without feeling overwhelmed. If you've made it this far, it means one thing: you care. You care about your heart, and you care about the years ahead, how they feel, not just how long they last. And here's the truth no one says out loud. Most people over 60 aren't lazy, they're just overwhelmed. With too many opinions, too many pills, too many rules that don't make sense for their bodies anymore. They're not sure what's actually safe, what's actually helpful, and what actually works, especially when the knees ache, the energy dips, and motivation gets tangled with frustration. That's why this video wasn't about pushing harder. It was about coming home to your body, gently. These 5 small movements and 4 simple habit shifts aren't just strategies for heart protection. They are acts of quiet healing. They tell your nervous system, I'm still here. I still matter. They remind your heart, you're not carrying this alone. They restore something modern medicine often overlooks, your belief in your own strength. And if even one of these ideas felt helpful today, that's a beginning. Let's keep this real, together. Drop a number in the comments. 1, if you've already tried one of the exercises. 2, if one of the daily habits felt familiar or eye-opening. Your comment might spark someone else's change or shape the next video we create. Because healing isn't meant to be lonely. And what you're living through, someone else's too. You've made it this far, let that be proof. You're not giving up. You're showing up. And your heart feels that.